In the previous video, we understood how money flows inside the IPL ecosystem, from broadcasters to the Board of Control for Cricket in India, then to franchises and finally to players. Now, let's go deeper and answer a very important question. Where exactly does all this money come from? And more importantly, how big are these revenue streams in actual numbers? Let's start with the biggest one, media rights. This is the backbone of the IPL business model. In 2022, the IPL media rights for the 2023 to 2027 cycle was sold for around 48,390 crore rupees, which is roughly 6.2 billion US dollars. These rights were split mainly between two companies, Jio Hotstar for TV broadcasting and Viacom 18 for digital streaming. This means that every year, the IPL earns close to 9,500 to 10,000 crore rupees just from media rights alone. To put this into perspective, IPL became one of the most expensive sports leagues in the world on a per-match basis. Why are companies paying this much? Because IPL consistently delivers massive viewership, hundreds of millions of viewers across TV and mobile platforms. This allows broadcasters to sell advertisements at premium prices. So in simple terms, broadcasters pay thousands of crores because they know they can earn even more through ads and subscriptions. That's why media rights alone contribute the majority of IPL revenue. Now let's move to the second major source, sponsorships. At the top level, IPL has a title sponsor. For example, the current title sponsorship by Tata Group is worth around 300 to 350 crore rupees per year. Earlier title sponsorship deals like Vivo were also in a similar range. Apart from the title sponsor, there are multiple official partners. These include categories like official broadcaster partner, strategic timeout sponsor, umpire partner, digital partner. Together, central sponsorships contribute roughly 1,000 to 1,500 crore rupees per year. But sponsorship doesn't stop at the league level. Each franchise has its own sponsors. For example, jersey front sponsors alone can bring in 70 to 100 crore rupees per year per team. Sleeve and back sponsors add additional revenue. So across all 10 teams, team-level sponsorship revenue can easily cross 1,000 crore rupees annually. Now let's look at the third revenue stream, ticket sales, also known as match day revenue. Ticket prices can range from a few hundred rupees to several thousand rupees depending on the match and seating. A single match can generate anywhere between 3 crore to 10 plus crore rupees in ticket revenue. Over an entire season, this can add up to roughly 400 to 500 crore rupees across all matches. This revenue is usually shared between franchises and stadium authorities. While this is smaller compared to media rights, it is still an important income source for teams. Now let's move to merchandising and licensing. This includes sale of jerseys, caps and fan products. Compared to leagues like the NBA or EPL, merchandising in IPL is still developing. But top teams like Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai Indians generate significant sales. Estimated merchandising revenue across all teams is in the range of 200 to 300 crore rupees annually, and it is expected to grow as fan culture strengthens. Next is digital and fan engagement. While not always counted directly as IPL revenue, this plays a huge role. Fantasy sports platforms like Dream 11 have grown massively because of IPL. These platforms generate thousands of crores in revenue during the season and also sponsor the league and teams. Additionally, streaming platforms, social media engagement and online content increase the overall commercial value of IPL. So even if the money is indirect, it strengthens the ecosystem and attracts more advertisers. Now, if we combine all these numbers, we get a clear picture. Media rights alone bring in around 10,000 crore rupees per year. Central sponsorships add another 1,000 to 1,500 crore rupees. Team sponsorships contribute around 1,000 crore rupees. Ticket sales bring in roughly 400 to 500 crore rupees. Merchandising adds another 200 to 300 crore rupees. So overall, IPL generates well over 12,000 to 14,000 crore rupees annually as an ecosystem. And this is why IPL is considered a billion-dollar league. Now here's the most important insight. Out of all these revenue streams, media rights dominate. They contribute nearly 70 to 80% of total revenue, which means the entire IPL ecosystem is heavily driven by broadcasting and digital viewership. That is why maintaining high viewership is critical for the league's success, because the moment viewership drops, the biggest revenue stream is affected. But as long as audiences keep watching, the system continues to grow. And that is exactly what has been happening. Now in the next video, we will focus specifically on franchises. We will break down how IPL teams make money, what their costs look like, and whether owning a team is actually profitable. Because behind every team, there's a full business operation running. And that is where things get even more interesting.